Welcome back to another episode of the House Husband Diaries. As always, I will be your host. I am your host forevermore. Look at that blue light. Carter C. In the house, husbands. In the house, husbands. You got my workout clothes. You see that? Ooh, yeah. Got to get that dad bod in shape for the 40th birthday. You know what I mean? Can't be all dad bodish for 40. 40's the new 21, right? For all you folks that aren't staring 40 in the face, it's not that bad. For those of you that are past 40, okay, as long as you're young right here, you know what I mean? We'll do it to it. Okay, today, let's talk about the theme of answers. The reason why I put answers is because we're trying to find some answers, right? It's also in the poem, the answers I already know, and that's a noun. So it's a keyword, potentially. And I think it's really interesting because we are looking for answers to the poem, to the hints, to the clues. Man, and yeah, if I seem a little out of breath, I've been doing some push-ups and sit-ups to get me all pumped up. And now I'm old, so it doesn't, I don't recover quite as quickly as I used to. No matter. So we're looking at answers. I thought I would see what Forrest had to say in the thrill of the chase regarding answers, because the answers he already knows. And I think that's what's so interesting is when we're looking for guidance and hints to the clues in the poem. When you read the poem, he says, so why is it, in stanza 5, so why is it that I must go and leave my trove for all to seek? The answers I already know. So if he already knows, then maybe we should seek his opinion. So maybe we should see what Forrest says in the book, not what he's written, but what he writes as himself. Does that make sense? So if Forrest says, I shot sparrows or whatever, I shot mockingjays or whatever, in the book, does he say, well, I did this or I did that, not attributing something to his father, to Mrs. Ford, Miss Ford, Grandma, Frosty, whoever? What does Forrest say? Maybe Forrest himself has the answers, the hints in the thrill of the chase that help us with the clues in the poem. Okay, enough of that. Answers, page 7. Let's see. Well, yeah. Down, I've talked about this before. Down 2/3 of the way or so, or 3/4 of the way. He would say sometimes, well, I guess it's like 5/6 of the way, right? Sometimes he would ask me a really important question that I didn't know how to answer and make it seem all right. I'd just try to shake my head yes and no at the same time, but that was hard to do. That's as good as I got. Does that look like a yes or a no? Glad that cleared that up. I don't really know if there's anything there from this theme. He would ask me a really important question. Is that a really important question? Maybe. Importance. Importance is in the eye of the beholder. Page 23, Jumpstarting the Learning Curve. I've mentioned this before, I'm telling you, it's unreal. Miss Ford reaches out to Forrest, asks him, do you know anything? I don't suspect anything. Yada, 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 yada. Go down. So one day, she asked the class a question and called on me to answer. To everyone's surprise, I answered correctly, and that startled her pretty good. Forrest, were you asleep? No, Miss Ford, I was awake. Your eyes were closed. My eyes were open. It was just my eyelids that were closed. I said that to her as gently as I could and quickly crossed my legs. That's interesting. Not sure why that would be remembered or whatnot. But I think it's interesting because he answers, and he says he answered correctly, but he was talking smack. So really, I don't know if there's anything there, but could you say that looking at things differently, using your imagination, are you asleep? Are your eyes closed? My eyes were open, but my eyelids were closed. Is there something about that perspective that would lead us to look at the poem differently? So you have a different perspective, because to the outside world, you would say, well, my eyes are closed, or that person's eyes are closed. But in his perspective, he could say, my eyes are open, it's just my eyelids. My eyes are still looking out, which is true. I may or may not have thought of that and said that a long time ago as well. I wonder how many kids do, right? You think you're so smart. What's the right answer? It may be something simple where we would say, well, your eyes are closed, and you go, well, I'll just turn it on its head and say, no, my eyes were open, my eyelids were closed. Simple answer. Most people would say that's wrong or misleading. He was prevaricating. But was he? I don't know. I would say no. So how are we going to look at this poem differently? I got to be honest, I think I'm going to do, I got a couple more theme videos that I'm pretty pumped about. I think when I get to maybe 20 theme videos, I'm probably going to stop themes just for like a week or so and maybe do a couple different videos on like the poem, maybe looking at that, starting a solve, kind of posting that process, and maybe doing some sort of like theme bracket, like a March Madness bracketology. We got about 20 themes. Maybe that could be something that would be solid. I don't know. We'll see. Page 76, and give the same answer. Let's see, where are we? Oh, yeah, it says later elected officials will all ask the same question and give the same answer. Why? Never again. Of course not. Blah, blah, blah. I don't really think that has anything to do with it. That's just, personal, political talk. 98. Page 98. Ah, yes. Down at the bottom, could some subliminal gene perhaps be the answer to all that we cannot see but know is there? Subliminal message, subliminal gene. I don't really think there's anything there, but maybe. 102. I'm going to try to make this quick. Oh man, I love this. Why, down at the bottom, why do the yellow and purple flowers flourish where no one is there to see? The answer is at last obvious to me. No one has to see what is there. The grass sees, and the trees and rushing waters of the spring creek also see. Grass, tall trees, grass, waters, spring creek. The answer is obvious. Man, I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting. All right, page 111. Back with teachers with ropes. He asked the kids, why is it cold? They don't know. He asked them to consult their parents and write them a letter with the answer. I don't really think there's anything there. 113. PhD, the alpha teacher, looked stunned. She looked stunned, and her expression insinuated that I should have given her a longer answer. I'm not really sure that there's anything there, other than she looks stunned because she thinks it's way out, in the way out and somewhere, and the expression insinuates that he should have given a longer answer. Maybe the longer answer, that's what he's saying, is that it's really, it's like a short walk. You park and then it's right there, and all these smart alpha people were saying it should be way down a canyon where this hot spring is, and you got to go and hike, and it's so far off the beaten path. You're so smart. You're insinuating there should be a longer answer to this whole thing, and he's saying, nah, it's right there. It's pretty quick. That's what I think. That's what I think. Page 128, couple on 128, and then that'll be it. 132, the poem. 128. The string incident. I tried to explain to my mother that since the ball couldn't get out of my room, it was somewhat difficult for anyone to steal it. She didn't answer, but just kept nodding and looking out of the window. I haven't really pondered this string. I know some people have said Skippy stole it, whatever. I haven't really pondered that story and why it might be important. If you have any guesstimates or whatever, let me know in the comments. The last two, right down there, 128, lying in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, unable to sleep, gave me time to ponder and rifle through my brain, looking for answers that I didn't think were there. He's got answers in his brain. The answer to this whole thing is in Forrest Fenn's brain. And maybe someone else's, I don't know. And then the last mention, stanza 5, as I mentioned before. So why is it that I must go and leave my trail for all to see? The answers I already know. I've done it tired and now I'm weak. We always focus on I've done it tired, now I'm weak, all these other things. I wonder if the key word is answers. The answers he already knows the answers. So maybe we should be consulting Forrest in the book. Maybe Forrest has all the answers. I don't know how that merges with the other themes. I'll have to ponder it. Maybe you can ponder it. Let me know what you think. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's a quick one for me. I've got somewhere I got to be. Got to finish my workout. Got to go pick up the pup. I sent him to daycare. First time I've ever sent him to daycare because he's a young pup. He got all of his shots. And I got to go see how he liked it. So hopefully he'll be pumped. He'll have played with some other puppies and other dogs, and they taught him dog language and who knows. But thanks so much for watching. Subscribe, like, whatever you got to do. Give me some love. Love you guys. Comment, email me, carter@hhdiaries.com. And until next time, until tomorrow morning, hope you all have a great day.